Good to have you here today. Okay, perhaps you've heard that Ethereum could be the number one future global digital asset, particularly because of the ongoing development, the merge. As Ethereum migrates from the proof of work to proof of stake, various think tanks, within the crypto world, argue that Ethereum could outperform Bitcoin. Okay, is this a fantasy or reality? And then we shall examine the composition of a smart contract. Stay tuned, I carry out some diggings. Let us find out. Grab a cuppa, of course a cup of tea, and then subscribe. Thank you. That's it. You see, with this new development, I think you and I would like to know which of these two digital assets would give us a higher return on our investment. Stay tuned. Let us find out. Moving on. So what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a digital currency, a peer-to-peer electronic system, meaning no paper money to print or coin to mint like the traditional money known as fiat money. And it is not regulated or controlled by the government and banks. The Bitcoin market cap as of 15/09/2022 is at $387 billion. Please note, market cap is fluid. It keeps changing, perhaps by the day. In summary, Bitcoin is a decentralized form of currency. There are no banks or financial institutions involved in all transactions. Bitcoin is anonymous through blockchain digital ledger. Transaction of Bitcoin is available for everyone to see, yet you may not know who sent the money and how much. And all transactions are embedded in hash tag. So, one could say transaction of Bitcoin using blockchain is transparent. Easy means of transaction. You can easily transfer money from your wallet to another person's wallet within a few minutes. However, Bitcoin has one or two limitations. Stay tuned, I will tell you about it shortly. And Ethereum is a blockchain computer program similar to Bitcoin. Essentially, it is a decentralized global software platform powered by blockchain technology. Ethereum and stablecoins simplify the process of sending money overseas. I'm talking about Bitcoin limitation. You see, the first problem with Bitcoin is speed. What am I trying to say? Okay. You see, the present architecture of the Bitcoin network is capable of processing a maximum of, say, between 7 to 10 transactions per second. For comparison, Visa's network can handle a whopping 24,000 transactions per second. Consequently, because of the present Bitcoin configuration, it leads to delays in how quickly the network can validate transactions, which gets slower as more people use the network. Another issue with Bitcoin is fee. How? Okay, you see, the fee is the same whether the transaction on Bitcoin was for £5 or £50,000, making Bitcoin unsuitable for small transactions like buying a coffee in the morning. However, the Ethereum network transcends beyond the limitation of Bitcoin configuration. The question is why and how. Okay, no worries. Stay tuned, let me explain. Number one, you see, the key word here is, the key word peculiar with Ethereum is programmable, and another word is smart contract. Okay, let me illustrate using a simple example. You see, Bitcoin transaction look like this. Toby sent 10 Bitcoin to Shewa. Finito. That's the end of it. Ethereum transaction run on smart contracts look like this. Send 10 Ethereum from Toby to Shewa if Shewa balance is 15 Ethereum and the date say in the future 12/04/2022. You see, it is programmable. Number two, okay, you see, essentially a smart contract is a computer protocol that digitally facilitates the execution of agreements. Besides, research can be conducted confidentially and securely using smart contracts. Ethereum is programmable, as we now know. So, in effect, you can build and deploy decentralized application on its network. 3. Transaction on the Ethereum network is projected to be faster than Bitcoin through the use of smart contract. More so as it migrates from the proof of work to the proof of stake. So transaction fees will be a cheaper and more secure way of executing and managing agreement. Number 4. Because of the potential embedded in Ethereum technology, it is often regarded as a platform for smart contract and a place to perform transactions. 5. Tokenization. How? Okay, stay with me. You see, some research has shown that in the future, 10% of the world's gross domestic product will be realized through transactions enabled by blockchain technology. In addition, all personal documents can be stored on the Ethereum blockchain with the help of tokenization. Consequently, proving one's identity will be easier without showing documents. Hence, you can confirm they belong to you via Ethereum blockchain. Therefore, it is logical to assume that a reasonable percentage of all countries in the world will use the technology to achieve 10% of GDP. The market tokenization of assets will have a large share in this. Number 6, through the use of smart contracts, blockchain will enable and enhance innovative projects. And Ethereum will play a major role. How? Okay, I got your back. Stay with me, stay tuned. You see, the Brooklyn microgrid project is a good example. Using smart contracts, energy users have successfully managed to share it with their neighbors and sell and rent it out. And then the payment was made in Ethereum cryptocurrency, and the energy transaction was managed by the Ethereum platform. Brilliant, you will say. Okay, let's listen to how the microgrid project in Brooklyn has introduced a paradigm shift in the use of energy and the benefits. We'll be back shortly.
How blockchain technology can start a microgrid revolution. There's a lot of talk these days about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. While those are important applications for blockchain, it's likely that blockchain's most significant impacts will happen outside of finance. Blockchain is a technology protocol that enables many use cases where transparency, tracking, and certification are necessary. This entire process can be simplified using the blockchain. Instead of sending spreadsheets to a certifying agency, the electricity meter at the power station could record directly and instantly to the blockchain. Instead of waiting weeks, the electricity company can sell its renewable energy certificates immediately. This type of immediate certification and payment could make it possible for new, startup energy companies to get consistent cash flow in the early days. It's also the secret to a growing trend towards microgrids. As more homeowners install solar panels on their roofs, it's possible you could purchase your electricity directly from your neighbors. In the event of an emergency, this type of microgrid power could save lives and allow necessary services to continue to operate. One such blockchain-based microgrid already exists in Brooklyn, New York. Neighbors can buy power from one another on an open marketplace, and if a neighbor has a battery, blockchain contracts can tell that battery how much electricity to dispense. Blockchain could form the backbone of the decentralization of energy. As solar cells and batteries get cheaper, expect homeowners to increasingly contribute energy and stability to the grid. This chain calls for systems that can manage variable incoming and outgoing meters and battery packs to dispense energy at night or on cloudy days. With blockchain's ability to track, certify, and sell renewable energy, we could be on the cusp of a microgrid revolution.
A single block in Brooklyn is pretty self-sustaining. We rely on each other. I don't have to go far to get what I need.
It's a place where I raise my family, where my kids go to school. Our community really provides the foundation of our lives.
There is a constant interaction and exchange with those around me. Even though we share all of these products and needs with our neighbors, the one thing we haven't been able to share is the one needed to make any of it happen: energy.
The microgrid A power system in miniature is changing the way we think about community and how we can interact with our neighbors. Using a network of community solar panels, it strengthens the infrastructure, providing additional power generation, storage, and transactions between households.
Neighbors can harness excess energy and sell it to other tenants in their building or neighbors across the street utilizing LO3's blockchain ledger technology.
This exchange of energy is made possible by Siemens microgrid software, which couples the LO3 blockchain program, serving as the virtual backbone of the entire system. It enables the transfer of energy between prosumers and consumers and also provides real-time analysis of supply and demand across the system.
It actually allows you to put a face to your energy provider, and not just any face, your neighbors.
The microgrid aims to strengthen your local grid and reduce disruptions that are caused by incidents tens or even hundreds of miles away, leaving you unaffected. In dangerous situations like Hurricane Sandy, while the rest of the city may lose power, you and your family could remain okay. Literally.
Okay, I am back. And to inform you, Ethereum current coin market cap during the production of this video is at $172 billion. So, what do you think? Ethereum or Bitcoin? Well, in my opinion, I will invest in both digital assets and do what is called dollar cost averaging. Please be careful, use Coinbase. And I'm not financially incentivized to promote them. They are just reliable. Coinbase. Okay, here comes the best part. Subscribe, like, and comment. Remember, the goal is to generate wealth, build companies, and then create jobs. Bye now. See you soon. Thank you.